Kanye West just launched into another jaw-dropping public fight with Kim Kardashian, and it's leaving everyone in shock. In a move that experts are calling his most unhinged yet, Kanye ranted about Kim's parenting style and even stormed out on his kids, all while demanding total control over their lives. The real story here: this isn't just another Kanye meltdown. Psychologists are now pointing to his extreme behavior as a textbook case of narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, and it's wreaking havoc on everyone in his orbit. Imagine fighting over something as trivial as a Band-Aid color, or calling your ex-wife's new boyfriend a dirty comedian in front of millions of fans. That's the level of pettiness Kanye has stooped to, and it's all fueled by his deep need for admiration and control. Even insiders say his obsession with looking like the better parent has Kim at her breaking point, leaving her to pick up the pieces after every public outburst. So, is Kanye's narcissism destroying his family for good? And what's the true cost of his endless need for attention and validation? We're breaking down Kanye's wildest moments and analyzing what they reveal about his spiraling mental health. You won't want to miss this deep dive into the mind of a celebrity who's risking it all. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Masterpiece. Today, we're diving into cognitive disorders. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or this is your first time here, I'm thrilled to have you join me. In this video, we'll be exploring its characteristics. If you've followed Kanye's journey from hip-hop legend to fashion mogul, you've witnessed his meteoric rise but also his spectacular fall from grace. He's not just an artist who thinks he's the best. He demands everyone else believe it too. According to Dr. Danielle McGraw, a clinical psychologist, Kanye's grandiose statements and relentless self-promotion fit the textbook definition of narcissistic traits. It's more than just self-confidence, McGraw notes. Kanye's behavior showcases an inflated sense of self-importance, a desperate need for admiration, and an almost complete lack of empathy. Remember when Kanye interrupted Taylor Swift at the 2009 VMAs, snatching the microphone to declare that Beyoncé had the better video? That wasn't just a moment of rudeness, it was a glimpse into the psyche of a man who believes his opinions hold more weight than anyone else's. In Kanye's world, he's the main character and everyone else is just an extra. When Kanye married Kim Kardashian in 2014, the union seemed like a power couple for the ages. But behind the glitz and glamour, their relationship was fraught with control issues and power struggles, often stemming from Kanye's need to dominate every aspect of their lives. In several episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we see Kanye dictating what Kim should wear, deciding how she should look, and even throwing out her entire wardrobe because he thought her fashion choices were embarrassing. Kim admitted in an interview, "He was really nice about it and cleaned out my whole closet," but later added that the experience made her cry. Dr. McGraw explains, "This is classic narcissistic behavior, criticizing your partner's choices, undermining their self-esteem, and trying to mold them into an idealized version of what you want them to be. It's not about love, it's about control." And let's not forget the infamous Band-Aid fight. During one Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, Kim revealed Kanye got mad because she gave him a regular Band-Aid instead of a skin-colored one. "I'm running around trying to look after 3 kids and he's throwing a fit over a Band-Aid," she said, exasperated. It's these small, almost laughable moments that show the insidious side of narcissism. Kanye's constant need to feel prioritized, even in the most trivial matters. Kanye's public outbursts are legendary. From declaring George Bush doesn't care about black people on live TV, to his 2020 presidential run where he tearfully admitted he almost aborted his daughter North, Kanye has never been one to shy away from controversial statements. But here's the catch. These aren't just moments of unfiltered honesty. They're classic narcissistic strategies designed to dominate the narrative and keep all eyes on him. Dr. Robert Alter, another clinical psychologist, points out that Kanye's behavior often aligns with someone who craves attention, regardless of whether it's positive or negative. For a narcissist, it's better to be hated than ignored, Alter says. Kanye's extreme statements are a way to assert his dominance and keep himself at the center of public discourse. And he has done this repeatedly. like when he showed up uninvited to a recording session with Taylor Swift after their infamous feud, demanding she hear his new song that included derogatory lyrics about her. Or when he called out his former friends like Jay-Z and Beyoncé during his on-stage rants, accusing them of betraying him. It's a pattern of behavior that screams insecurity masked as confidence. If Kanye's behavior paints the picture of a narcissist, then his fandom might just be a reflection of that. According to studies in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals with narcissistic traits are more likely to engage in celebrity worship and form parasocial relationships. Kanye's fans aren't just supporters. They often mimic his arrogance, dismiss criticism, and defend his actions, no matter how erratic. Dr. Alter elaborates, Kanye's larger-than-life persona and willingness to challenge norms appeal to individuals who see a bit of themselves in him. His fans don't just admire him, they see him as an extension of their own inflated self-worth. In this way, Kanye's fandom can be seen as a kind of narcissistic cult, where the followers mirror the behavior of their leader. Remember the backlash Kanye faced when he wore a White Lives Matter shirt at a Yeezy fashion show? Most of the world saw it as a tone-deaf publicity stunt, but Kanye's die-hard fans rallied behind him, interpreting the move as yet another example of his genius. Even when Supreme's creative director Tremaine Emory called Kanye out as an insecure narcissist, the backlash from Kanye's followers was swift and intense. They doubled down, defending his actions as bold and visionary, rather than self-serving and hurtful. Since their messy split in 2021, Kim and Kanye have struggled to find common ground in co-parenting their 4 children. And it's no wonder, Kanye's controlling tendencies have spilled over into his parenting style, making it nearly impossible for Kim to parent freely without interference. Case in point, when North, their eldest daughter, joined TikTok, Kanye was quick to criticize Kim publicly, insisting that his children shouldn't be on social media without his permission. It's another attempt at control, says Dr. McGraw. By making these statements publicly, Kanye isn't just setting boundaries for his kids. He's also undermining Kim's authority as a mother, making it clear that he believes his opinion should override hers. Even his frequent rants about wanting to have 7 children despite Kim's health issues during her pregnancies hint at a deeper need to impose his will, regardless of the consequences. It's as if, in Kanye's mind, the role of father isn't about nurturing or caregiving, it's about control and ownership. Kanye's narcissism has brought him fame and fortune, but it's also led to his undoing. From losing business deals with major brands like Adidas to being publicly criticized by his peers in the music and fashion industries, the fallout has been brutal. Yet, instead of introspection, Kanye's response has been to double down, blaming others for his misfortunes and lashing out at anyone who dares question his actions. Supreme's Tremaine Emory wasn't the first to call Kanye an insecure narcissist, but his words cut deep, sparking a defensive tirade from Kanye that only further cemented the diagnosis. In war, they send your own people at you, Kanye wrote on Instagram, deflecting blame and painting himself as the victim once again. Kanye West's story isn't just one of success and celebrity. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked narcissism. While his talent is undeniable, his inability to control his need for admiration, his disregard for others' feelings, and his constant need for control have alienated him from those who once loved him most. Whether he'll ever seek help or acknowledge his behavior remains a mystery. But for now, the saga of Kanye West continues, fueled by the same traits that made him a star and might just be his downfall. So what do you think? Is Kanye West just a misunderstood genius? Or is he the ultimate narcissist living out his own tragic public spectacle? Let us know in the comments below. And there you have it. I hope you found this video helpful and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay updated. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover next, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.